That's it.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna go
Folks,
around
before we get into this one, this is the only car he owns that he can have a going to town rig in.
Yeah, and like I told Ryan, and I spoke to Ryan, I mean, I'm serious, man. I mean, I will put the top on that for you. Get a hold of me, man. I mean, get it to me. I'm 2 hours from you. I mean, I'll make you a going to town rig. We'll put a tidy-whitey paint job on it. I mean, make it a real going to town rig. I mean, I'll help you out. Pick a car, man. I mean,
car. You guys didn't get to go yesterday.
I'm not a dickhead or a hateful, mean, vengeful person, but you are a bad man, Barry. You don't see us attacking anybody else, not that we're attacking you, but stand up for ourselves. I mean, you said, fuck me, do what I gotta do. That's what you said, buddy. Not fucking me. I tried to warn you this was about to happen. You didn't want to listen. You took it to the next level. It wasn't bad enough you were smelling off people that
I can tell you this, dude.
Mediterranean descent. Then you had to go after African Americans and mixed race kids. I mean, you didn't. You don't care who you hurt as long as you get your point across. And that alone makes you a dude that shouldn't be breathing.
That night that me and Jake went to Ohio and went to his little town, that motherfucker is full of cops. On the way, because I wanted to check out Steve Barry's house. Boy, it said his name, address, so I said, fuck it, we're already going to Ohio.
Just got done working on
92 Honda Hatch. Let's make a pit stop.
Looks like we gotta air the tires up still.
Even, listen guys, even though it's a going to town rig, do you think Barry's having a seizure right now? No, that's that fucking car bouncing him all over the fucking place.
Oh, we got a tow truck.
I don't want to hear it's the road, I don't want to hear it. It's because he don't put any tires on them, he don't maintain wheel bearings. I mean, he lets these cars sit for months and months and months at a time at the same spot. What's that do to tires?
Garage. We didn't go out.
Flat spots.
Check that Model T out there. It's got brand new looking tires on it. But they got flat spots. I mean, it is bad. Like 20 miles an hour is top speed in that thing right now.
Drive today on the road. We didn't get.
Because it's literally scary after that.
I wanted to take it down and drive it last night, but I knew the stripper wasn't tight, and I just didn't feel like tightening it last night, so I tightened it up today.
I mean, check out his driving gloves, folks. I mean,
35 miles an hour.
this doctor's office probably hates seeing him come in.
This little town we're in here.
They probably open a new box of gloves when he comes in, and then when he leaves, they're like, shit, I just opened that box of gloves.
Little area here.
Exactly.
Speed zone right here. They got out here in this little town. There's my buddy Teddy's house over there.
Is he still your buddy?
And now he goes to 55. Right there, you can say 55. So now we'll open her up a little bit.
I mean, look at the steering wheel, man. I mean, you can see it. You can see it.
Yeah, this is what it's like to drive this thing 55 miles an hour down the road. Farmer's over here looks like doing something over there. Oh boy, he's kicking up a ton of dirt.
Barry, we know why you don't know what he's doing, because you don't know anything about it. It's called work. You know what every other American has to do. They don't have children that's going to pay their way. And they probably wouldn't let their kid pay their way. You know what I mean?
Down the road, you know.
I don't want to hear he wants to pay your way. So let me guess, he wants to be $12,000 in credit card debt because of you. Because like it or not, whether he spent the money on you or not, the money he could have been paying that bill with, he's been paying your bills with. Like I said, let's do a live, Barry, and we'll be respectful. We'll be respectful to each other. But I'm gonna ask you the tough questions, and you need to answer them. I ain't hiding behind no fucking keyboard. I call you on your bullshit.
Clearing it out a little bit.
Barry's the type to be like, oh, we'll catch that next time.
That oil pressure?
He's a piece of shit. He's a selfish ass coward.
Barry, them toggle switches look great.
If I'm on the street here.
He didn't raise that boy. You can sit here and act like you did all you want, but two family members of yours so far, two, have said, bullshit, mom raised that fucking kid.
I can't go down that road. Rollback's
He didn't have his mom in his life at all, and you was in and out. You was there, but he was better at grandma's.
There's one of our many Rivieras we have there.
Been talking about the same list for 4 years, Barry.
Paperwork on that one. That's a rarity. Have paperwork on something around here.
See?
But I've been telling y'all,
69
he don't have paperwork on half them cars, and he probably owes money on them. That's why he don't have paperwork. And not any time from 20 times. He probably owes money on them from 20 years ago. People probably that have the titles are probably dead.
Took it out. We ran it.
I mean,
Went down a kind of highway there when after you get out of that little speed
You
trap.
have 1 out of 85 fucking classic cars that you could drive down to the gas station. 1. And I promise, if you got above 55 in that fucker, it would probably throw
It'd
you off
beat
the
you to
road.
death.
Yeah, I mean,
myself up perfect for that, so we'll pull forward and we'll get lined up better.
and you're going through the yard on a 4-wheeler, so I'm going to look into the house this week and see if it's vacant again, because I can't see a motherfucker renting a home that you're done fucking his property up and wanting you driving your fucking 4-wheeler through their fucking yard.
Now, a lot of rear end fluid. I topped off the rear end. Apparently, I had too much oil on it.
Oh, another thing Barry's fucked up. See a mechanic though.
Look at that. He's a genius, dude. Just sit there and rev the balls out.
Rev it, Barry.
Putting out a little smoke when you tack it up.
Yeah.
You think?
You blow the rings
That's
out
the
of these
Monaco we had
motherfucking cars.
inside.
That's why the boy don't want you driving his shit when you ain't around.
Yeah, the inside of that pipe's coal black.
Oh, I'm sure it's right.
Let's go,
He
go ahead,
literally
go, man.
cannot see the car.
I mean, he's talking about.
Listen, I'm not the best tutor in the world, man,
So,
but
yeah, we love
I
it.
can
We
use a
love the
vacuum
car.
cleaner, Tommy, in a time of life.
The guy that owned it worked at Ferguson's Drive-In, and that's where this happened.
Hey Barry, is that OBD2?
One of them poles down there.
Or is that OBD1? Or is that not OBD?
I mean, think about it, folks.
I know the answer,
He
but
argued with somebody on their live, then cursed them out, called them us, and blocked him. It wasn't us, dude. He's insane.
he thought 1995 was OBD2.
Called the kid an idiot and a liar. Nobody used fuck liars, blah, 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 blah.
And the dude didn't mean used.
Right.
He meant used. Like I used.
Exactly. I mean, he's losing.
He's illiterate.
He's spinning out of control and he just can't stop. If he would just stop, he'd be okay, but he won't stop.
He's fucking illiterate
I
as
told
fuck.
you, he cannot get out of his own way.
Can't ask for better than that.
He couldn't have spelled dumbass.
On the old
That's the
car.
story of his whole life, dude. They said his
sometimes
whole
these
life
old
is some
cars,
travesty.
you shut 'em off,
If
the
you
starter
didn't know
gets
what kind of
hot,
piece of shit he was,
the timing's
you would feel
not
bad.
right, and then they don't want to start.
You just heard what he said, right?
What's that?
Sometimes on these old cars, when you shut them off, the starter gets hot.
What?
Yes.
When you shut him off, the
Yeah.
starter gets hot. What the fuck does that mean? You are out of your fucking mind. We're not. There's no headers on that car. Now, I don't want to hear. You are. Yes, folks. Sometimes sometimes if you have headers on a car and a big old bucky starter, sometimes it can make the starter heat up. But that has nothing to do with what he's talking about. That would just mean the starter would burn up quicker. You know what I mean?
Look, his oil line's leaking.
Yeah,
it's
it's
throwing
throwing
oil
oil.
everywhere.
I mean, because he ran a plastic. Look at how he ran it.
Look at that. Yeah, he ran a fucking plastic oil line next to hot exhaust.
Yeah, I mean, he's a fucking. He couldn't even. Listen, there's only $5 difference between plastic and copper line. $5, man.
We opened it up and kind of run it kind of hard.
At 55, it was running kind of hard. What the fuck?
Numbers coming out of the valve cover. No, not coming out of the valve cover.
It speckled your firewall, you dumbass.
Yeah. Coming out of the dipstick. Might have some blow-by issues.
Yeah, that's blow by. Better the car's off.
Don't know about it. It's kind of smoky. Old Smoky.
You're a fucking idiot. You're a master mechanic, Barry.
Trying to get it out before we have to put it
Hey
up.
Barry,
It's going
has Marty
over.
came back from Back to the
You
Future?
know, we're at,
It might, listen, man, I got a 28 Model T. I'm getting ready to send it home. I'm going to text the guy in the morning on it.
There's my
Man, I can get the battery hooked up in it. The battery's been hooked up in it the whole time it's been here.
This Cadillac right
I
there.
mean, you shouldn't have to unhook your battery
Cadillac, we showed it
for
before.
fear it's going to drain your battery.
And you can see my aluminum foil trick of trying to keep the fuel system from getting hot on this from vapor locking.
Oh,
And
my
that's what the aluminum foil is for.
Yeah,
Keep
that's
the
it,
heat
Barry.
away from that
Why don't you use
fuel
some
line.
clothespins, Barry?
Keep them from vapor locking.
Oh yeah, Barry.
The front field of
Why don't you just
cars
fix
there
the
are
problem?
cream.
Genius.
Front field, three cars, and then there's the rollback that one of our other subscribers had asked about it, and there it is.
That's what I mean. Listen,
We love
Barry
the
don't have to
rollback.
work hard, guy. Even if Brian wouldn't help him, he has every tool
And,
there in his
all other cars,
arsenal where he could be a successful, decent human being.
That's us here at Beaver
But he
Stock
can't because it's not
Garage.
in his DNA.
Over there we got the new motor home and.
You gonna talk about Ryan editing, Barry?
Over there. There's a lot of dreams over there. Of course, we got the Challenger here. Got the Nissan here. We're gonna scrap that Nissan. We don't have a title for it, so It's going to the scrap.
How you gonna scrap it out of title,
Where
Barry?
that car's gonna go.
I don't know how we do it around here, but how are you gonna do it?
Don't hit my Valiant. Love that Valiant.
Stole it from fucking-
reputable place down there gonna take that without a title as a whole car.
He stole that from Dulcich.
It's an 81.
The winning. I heard that on Family Guy or American Dad the other day when he was
Of course, we
winning.
got all the cars
He
here.
stole that from a show too.
And trucks. There's multiple trucks
There's
over
nothing
here.
original.
On this video, Dad must have been talking. I don't know, or one of us was talking. He says that his boy's in the MOC editing.
Yeah, it was when he backed in the yard.
There's the custom
Before he got out of the car, he says Ryan's in the MOC editing future videos.
Ryan don't edit shit, Barry. Y'all don't edit anything.
No,
And,
listen, that's not even what
yeah,
I'm
we like
saying.
this
He
one.
says, okay, so he's editing. So they do edit these
And we got the
videos.
Barracuda there, Cornet, Coupe de Ville Cadillac.
He says they don't edit. Barry
we
said
got
that.
the Charger,
But now
got
he
the
claims
Fury
Ryan's in there
3.
editing.
and all the other cars
So
here.
which is it, Barry? Do you edit, do you not? Or is it like everything else? It depends on the day and what you
And of
remember
course
what you
the
said.
Duster's right there. And there's
Man,
the most
listen, when
famous
somebody
car
tells
around here.
lies
That's the old
constantly,
Omega.
every day they lie,
The Omega.
it's
The
hard
Omega
to keep
slow.
up.
And there's the Crown Vic.
You can't keep
The
up with all
old
the
is one of
lies.
most
When you're
favorite
every
cars
other word
around
is a
here
lie,
besides
it's hard to keep
Roadrunner.
track.
In the Mach
That's
1,
why it's
of
best
course.
to be as
And
honest
of
as you
course,
can.
there's the tow truck. And here's my new compressor that I just bought.
Ryan just bought.
We really like that compressor. It's a $500 setup, and I'll tell you what, it's the real deal. I mean, it'll really run the air, and you can do whatever you want.
Oh, yeah,
It
Barry.
won't run that tire changer though, will it, Barry?
There's my kid Sam. Sam being Sam.
And then why do you need
Here's
that when
what
you
I'm
have a
doing.
huge compressor in the back of the garage?
That's us here at Beamer and Son Garage. We drove the Bonneville today. We wanted to take it on the road last night. We didn't get it there, but we got it there today. And we're going to go in and sign off here. So I gave it to you guys. I told you I was going to drive it,
Hold on,
and
man.
I
You
didn't
need
do it
to, I
last time,
think
but we drove it
that
today.
building is literally leaning
And
on the
the
RV.
water running down.
It's literally leaning on the RV, folks. You can't make
Water
this
had the
shit
air
up.
conditioner, the motor home running. I didn't know it ran.
I
on the
knew
top
it was
like
leaning,
that,
but
obviously
Jesus
it does.
Christ, man. It was literally leaning on the RV.
There's some of our racing seats we
And
have.
you bragged
around
about
here.
putting it
That's why I
together.
do these racing
It
seats.
was like the tongue on a trailer,
We
crooked
love
as
those
fuck.
racing seats. And we got the 65 Mustang back here behind the MOC. It's here's the new building that we built, me and my
See?
son.
Look at the wall
And,
we
I
got.
sheeted this whole sides of it with plywood, and she's 12 foot tall. So you can imagine, from there all the way up. And we did both sides. So, it's still not enclosed here. We got to enclose it in the back section, and then we got to do something with the front and close that front off. I don't know if we'll get that before winter, but there's the 65
Still haven't done it. 4 years later.
And then, of course, there you can see some more of the sheeting
Yeah, I mean,
that I put up here on here. There's one of our bikes, one of our mini bikes we got around here. A lot of the bikes are over at my son's other house. And yeah, there we go.
You mean your mom's house, not your son's other house, your mom's house.
Looks like it's starting to come up right there. I'm gonna have to do a little bit of work. It's coming up in a couple of spots.
No, Barry. I'm going to hire you to lay plywood.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, about 8 sheets of plywood. So that was a lot of work putting that plywood up.
Oh, yeah.
That's fucking hard as
And
fuck,
then,
dude.
got the barn back here. It needs a door too.
You know how you tell some motherfuckers they're the hard days working in his life? Because everything's hard.
Needs some work. Looks like I see some boards coming loose right there in that corner. Gonna have to do some work to that. And we got Spike over here. Hey Spikey. Got our Spike dog. And we got our go-kart in there and our other parts quad. Got this for the heat for the outside for the winter. We usually put that in a different spot, and try to keep warm. There's the most famous dog. There's Bear Bear. There's Hair Bear. Hair Bear.
Look at his fucking hair.
Look at it. It's summertime, guys. I mean,
Anybody
anybody thinks Bear's a good
He's not doing it
dude.
again
How
today.
would you like to be on a chain like that with all that fur and not have
There's a
somebody brush
go-kart
you?
with a big horsepower, Honda horsepower motor, about a 15 horsepower.
Ooh,
It's,
is it?
It's a bad boy
Really?
right here.
Oh, yeah.
This engine right here.
It might have been a bad boy
It's a
one time,
Honda
Barry. I
engine.
don't dispute that, but it's junk now, bud.
Yeah,
It
it's
needs
for sale.
totally redone.
I'm probably going to sell this. Unless I put some tires on, and I'll keep it around here to maybe use it to go get the mail.
Yeah.
Because your fat lazy ass can't walk to go get the mill.
You got the
You don't have no brains.
up on the hill still.
A person his age that smokes like he smokes, he should be active. And at the very least, he should be getting out every day and moving around his yard. He should smoke on a treadmill. He should do something because he don't have but 5 or 6 years left. There's no way. You can't just sit and chain smoke in a house with mold and cat piss and ammonia and inhale all that shit and expect to live
subscribe to
forever.
our channel. There's our MOC right here. That's the old motor home. We got the new one over there we showed you. This is the old one. And we're still using
Ryan's
it.
probably there watching porn.
And so yeah, please hit the like button if you like our
Him and
channel.
Ryan was in the front room watching
let us
porn.
know, give us a
Barry
comment,
tells
let
the
us know
kid,
what
hey,
you
they
like
can
to
hear
see.
that, turn it down.
You know.
What kind of fucking
And,
dad would
we'll
say,
see you
hey man,
next time
it's
at
cool,
Beaver
son.
and Son Garage.
Pull your pole over there in the corner. It's
And
cool,
we're
buddy.
out.
We'll watch porn
See
together.
you next time at Beaver and Son Garage.
Alright, let's move into the last one for tonight.
Jesus Christ.
Now, we opened up the playpen. We took out the baby maker and opened up the playpen.
Yeah.
Winnie!
I couldn't stand the stink in there if I went in his lobby or his apartment, you know what I mean? Them guys are nasty, you know that, right? And black people don't take a bath. Oh my God. They get these what they call ringworms in their head. Oh my God. And the talk about lice. Oh my God. And the women are just as nasty. Oh God, no. I was like, what the? Oh. They stink that bad. Oh. And their clothes are probably all just ugh, you know. Oh my God. Yeah, I had one of them.